Hello, everyone. Welcome back to TechPon. I'm here today with Alex, the co-founder and CEO of Linguix.
Hi guys, happy to
Hey,
be here.
happy to have you here. So, Linguix helps you write better. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Please give us an overview of the product.
Okay, Linguix is an AI-based writing assistant that focuses not only on making your content error-free, but actually on improving it. And we are trying to improve all aspects of your experience when you are writing some business stuff, because Linguix is mostly a work tool for people worldwide.
I
So
understand. So not only the grammar part, but also the content, the creation part.
yeah, sure, absolutely. We have we do have like a grammar checker built in, but we also have our AI-based rewriter that helps you to instantly improve your content to make it sound more native or compelling, and it fixes mistakes like at once. You do not need to go over multiple corrections, review them, and click and accept. And some of them may create like additional corrections backwards, and this is a mess, especially when you have like a big Google document. It may be like
Yeah.
and time consuming. And so we would like to simplify the whole writing process, and we also would like to speed it up. And so we are also adding some productivity features. For example, one of our most loved feature is called shortcuts. It is used for repetitive typing automation. For example, when you create lots of similar messages, for example, like LinkedIn intros or sales emails, or you schedule meetings, maybe this content mostly the same. Or for example, you're working on support and you have like a same request from users coming into online chat on your website. And with Linguix shortcuts, you can just create a shortcut, like one word, for example, like a password. And when the user writes you about how to restore my password, I forgot my password, help me please, you can just type one word with 2 slashes, and it will expand in your predefined template, and it will be also error-free for sure. And so you can like speed up your communication by up to 90% of time. And for busy guys, it can be like a huge time and money savings as well.
Nice. I like it. I see the need for this in the market. Um, who's your main target? Who do you want to
Well,
sell to?
actually, from the startup point of view, it was an interesting journey because of how our target audience has changed. Because at first, as a founder, I was targeting at the folks like myself, like non-native speakers who are living in an English-speaking country. I live in Miami, in Florida, in the United States, and who would like to use language to succeed,
Yes.
for work. And that's how we started building our writing assistant, its grammar checking part, with these guys in mind. But when we built it, it turned out that not only non-native speakers are using our software, because natives are also need
Yeah.
help. You can know language, but it doesn't mean you're great at writing, or
Yes.
you can have an idea, but you do not know how to express it better to convince people.
That's the
And
key part.
yeah, and so for now we have like a 50%, 50-50 split between natives and non-natives using Linguix, but it's mostly like a work tool for us. But it was until recently. But right now we're also seeing like a huge spike in usage from students, because it turned out that writing assistant software like ours, which also offers you like a rewriting and you can see how to compose sentences in English better, it is also good for students both at high school and in universities. And we also see that lots of folks are starting using our software to like improve their writing skills for the future, not for the work right now, but like for the
Wow.
future.
Great. So it's amazing how it started when and where it is right now.
Yeah, the product like surprises me almost like.
Great. When did you started the company?
We're actively working like 2 years right now. And we've got around 200K of users, and we've just recently closed our pre-seed funding of $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. And we're now like expanding our team and accelerating our efforts and actively working on the product, on improving the key parts like the grammar checking, the rewriter, and adding more AI-based stuff. So we have huge plans here.
And how many people work there right now? Work in your company?
Yeah, we are still like a tiny startup because we would like to be lean and to not burn that much money. And for now, we are about 10 people.
Perfect. And you are looking to hire more people?
Yeah, sure. We are mostly hiring engineers right now. We will expand our ML-based department.
Yeah, I understand. Nice, nice. Um, do you also have some targeted competitors? So, not like Grammarly, but some that do something similar, but are smaller. If you
Yeah,
mean, if
sure. Like everyone is smaller than Grammarly actually because they're like a decacorn right now and they have a great product. And I was a user of Grammarly myself, like a premium customer for more than a year, and it was actually great. But it also this experience also pushed me to the idea of Linguix and like the error-free versus good quality content.
yeah,
This
that's
and
how great companies start with this. You want to have something that you cannot
yeah, it
find.
was like yeah, scratching our niche as usual. And for sure, there are also cool companies that do something different. For example, we like and we actually think it's a great company called WordTune. Uh, they are mostly focusing on rephrasing and text summarizing, text expanding, text shortening, and they have really good technology. But we also see how we can tackle this task like from a bit other angle. And so yeah, also there are actually you can find a good startup almost for every feature of our product because there are startups who are just offering snippets or shortcuts, just that.
I
uh,
understand.
for example, like a text blaze, they're cool guys and they're building the nice product, but we're also seeing the opportunity of improving their approach or maybe changing it a bit to better fit with our users need. And so we're almost looking also there are software called Linguix tool, and their strong point is that they have an open source software and they have a community of users, and so they support multiple languages,
I understand.
not only English. And there are lots of like people who speak German, for example, Spanish, and we may also experiment with that in future. But for now, we are just would like to focus on English to make the
Yeah,
perfect product for our target audience.
I understand. Yeah. Maybe a stupid question, but how do you think it's best for the end consumer? Let's say in a market with just one big company and that's it, because they have all the features and all that, or a market where there are small competitors and fighting with each other for features. And I don't know, there are advantages and disadvantages on both ends, because let's say, as you said, you have a lot of competitors for features, but it would be harder to find just that tool that would help you with those features. But on the other side, if you have just one big company, maybe they stop adding new things and they get comfortable and all that.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I'm like a huge supporter of the competition idea, and I think that monopoly is always bad, and this is why there are also lots of laws that target like monopoly, and they would like to prevent it because it's actually bad for the market and for the end people.
Yeah,
And because when you like too big, you don't have motivation to like improve your solution, to innovate. And so when there are like a huge competition on the market and the market is growing, which is true for our market because of many factors, like from demographic, because the earth population is growing and everyone needs English because they
yes,
would like to get more opportunities in life, and post-COVID
absolutely.
era when like the online communications boomed and that content and written communication is still the most effective, as I believe, because like voice communications or video communications, they're harder and they're like a bigger threshold for the entry for many users, and it also depends on the internet quality and on multiple factors. And so I think that our situation is better when we have like a growing market, and we also have one big competitor. And so it is logically for me that for such market like ours, this is not normal. Then we have only one very big company, and
Yeah, absolutely.
there should be more companies. I mostly see it as like Google vs like DuckDuckGo, or maybe WhatsApp vs Telegram. Because when you have a big corporation, they may be offering good product, but the smaller team with like less funding can move faster and be more flexible and offer other cool and innovative, which is important, innovative solutions and technologies. And I think and I hope that we like contribute to this, and end users. It's also always great when you have a choice, So
Exactly. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I completely agree with what you said. Yeah. Um, it's true because they may they may get comfortable, as I said earlier, and yeah. Um, what is your end goal with your startup? I don't know. Where do you want to be in the next 5 years?
Well, sure, we would like to be a great competitor for Grammarly and other folks on the market.
Mm-hmm.
And we would like to build a great solution that people will love. They actually like it. But I think, and as a startup founder, you always see like the bottlenecks and the weak points, and you always not satisfied, and you would like to improve this and that. And I think that my actual goal is to have a feeling, because when you did good,
Yes.
when you did a great job. And for now, I think we are doing good job, but I would like us to do great job. And for now, I'm pursuing this goal, and I would like to catch this feeling.
Yeah.
And hopefully
And
not in 5 years, but earlier, yeah.
I'm happy for you. So you focus on smaller steps, step by step, because that's the way to start.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is the only way we can move, actually, because we still small, we have not that much funding, and we need to be lean, and we need to be flexible, and we need to innovate, and we need to run lots of tests, run lots of hypotheses, and talk to users,
Yeah.
send what people actually like and don't like, and what actually do they want, and don't even to try to guess what they want deep inside, and they do not understand that it will be good for them. And this is not that like a simple task to solve, but it is also very interesting and exciting.
Yeah. Do you think I don't know, would you agree in the future to be your company would be bought by Grammarly?
Well, I don't think this is actually possible,
Mm-hmm. Why?
but because they actually have a good product by
Mm-hmm.
themselves, and I think because this product, Grammarly, it's quite like seasoned. Also, they launched like in 2009, I think,
Oh,
something.
wow.
So yeah, I believe there's like lots of legacy and other stuff, but I also see an opportunity in the future for us to contribute and to add value to some other software companies who are not actually in writing assistance software, but for
I
example,
understand.
for some companies who offer some writing capabilities for the folks. It may be like a task management solution, or it may be an online chat software, for example. And if such company would like to increase their retention and improve the usage and improve the experience of their usage, adding technology like ours, it may be a great idea actually. But this is still like a hypothesis that we need to test to understand. And yeah, this is one of the experiments we are about to run like later this or next year.
I understand. Yeah. I'm happy that you got funding and right now you're ready to scale, right? So yeah, I think the next steps would be to hire some more people, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else that you want to talk about? Maybe you have some other product usages, some I don't know, some other use cases, some other features that you want to tell on the podcast.
Well, actually,
Other stories, maybe.
Well, the story is almost the same. You just keep working and experimenting and iterating. But also, I would like to make like a couple announcements if I'm allowed,
Yes.
because yeah, as I said, Linguix is mostly a work tool, and for now we see that most of our users and customers, they are like an individual professionals who would like to improve their results, to be more productive, to earn more money at the end of the day. But we see that as like individual professionals within companies use our solution, that the whole teams can also be using. And we've just started our B2B sales, and we've got first traction on that side. And here I would like to announce that we are also offering a free, no card required team plan trial for all folks who would like. They just need to ping us via email, and we will provide them the 2 weeks trial for as many licenses, as many users as they want. And for the second part is, I also told that we see the huge spike in usage from students, and we are also launching our EDU program for universities. And this is a two-staged solution. If you are a student, you can, and you have like your educational domain, for example, .edu and some other educational domain that is dedicated to your school or university, you can reach out to us and get a free year of premium, also no card required.
Wow.
And if the folks are working in the university's administration teams, they also can reach out to us and get like free multiple license for the whole university. So because we would like to contribute to the knowledge and to boost knowledge worldwide, we are not only working with the United States or like Canadian universities and schools, but worldwide. So this is actually the second thing I would like to mention.
Thank you so much for helping the community. You're a great person, and thank you from all of us for helping and for having good intentions. And thank you for being on our show.
Yeah, that was a pleasure. Thank you, Christian.
Okay, thank you. I wish you all the best with your company, and maybe we can talk in the future. Who knows?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Reach out.
Okay, thank you. Have an amazing day. Goodbye. Bye.